Hello, boys and girls. My name is Koyoshi. And welcome back to my Warriors playthrough of... Yeah, it's Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. Everyone's favorite game, just kidding. I don't know what to say to that. In the last video, we're left off still trying to get all these items, collect all the other sections, and do... That's an important one. Definitely want a blacksmith discount, that's for sure. I still don't know how to do the, let's see, weapon setup. So if my weapons end up falling behind, yeah, what can I do, honestly? I'll just decide, though. The last couple of episodes we did the future of Hyrule and finally got one of the best reward setups we could possibly get. The entire game. We finished the main storyline. And then in the more recent episode, we went all the way down here and did the very first ever EXE mission. So there are chests we could potentially grab, as well as side chest stuff. But it doesn't seem like the game wants us to just hunt down all the treasures. So I think I'd rather actually just randomly go around completing these instead of wasting more time when we need to. So I don't know, but what I want to do now is we want to just kind of go around the map and kind of just do stuff one at a time. Okay, unfortunately though, we are gonna have to start leveling up our warriors. Right now I'm just trying to pick my phase and who should I level up first and who needs it more. I think we're just gonna do Riju for now and jump straight into this EXE mission, Liberate the Ancient Lab. We have 3 more memory quests to do. We have to defeat at least 1,000 enemies in this one this time. Attain 4 wild berries, which is a random drop, and another question mark one we don't seem to know about. Could be timed, could be something else. As a blind playthrough, we are doing this without looking at what we need first.
Can we start eating already?
Really? Need that a rush to eat. I'd wait if I were you. We'll do this.
Delightful. I feel the same.
Okay, now we're going to get Baby Village. We keep having to get this because we run out of honey so easily, and that's like one of our most primary setups. Alright, let's do this one. Time to search memory. These aren't required for 100%, but I don't like having T-spots on the map either, so we'll probably redo them separately a little later.
The ancient lab was captured by monsters, and the researchers were forced to flee.
Let's see.
Rosa and Riju bravely led troops to the lab in order to liberate.
Interesting. So now we have to play as Ribisa and Riju both.
Armed with weapons stolen from the lab. The most elite Hyrule Warriors advanced into the breach of demise. But there was more than just a monster horde.
If you're wondering why I've been kind of delaying a lot of weapon grinds, well, I found out to get a good weapon grind done and get your weapons really powerful. So we have to defeat a lot of enemies in this battle. Oh, jeez. Zarabosa has 3 bars of fights. Okay. That's gonna be pretty useful. We're gonna have to make sure we're hitting all the stuff here. Surprise, surprise, we have some Hylian captains to rescue. Seems they always fight getting in trouble, even in this game. They certainly made them a lot more tankier this time, that's for sure. So I guess they fixed one of the issues. The only issue that hasn't been fixed is, yeah, it still seemed to, like, regularly. Let's just ignore that entirely. it. Okay, this is a really good move for just draining a big mob's HP really fast. There we go. After not using Arabosa for quite some time, yeah, it's kind of tricky. Whoa, this is different. This is way different. What the heck? We got a Octrolok and also a Moblin at the same time. Yeah, it's a plant Moblin, but it's carried up by some Octoroks. What the heck is going on, man? This completely changes its attack setup entirely. Just smash the button here. Okay, that's one character saved. Let's go to Reju and quickly save the other character. Then we need to clear up enough enemies to get to 1,000. I know the first time we did an EXE mission, it took a while, but that was only because we were trying to make sure we get the objectives done. Ah, I was not accepting that. I thought he was going to do the other one, where he just slams his thing down. Ooh, just barely got that in time. Wow, that was a really strong attack, actually. That took about almost 3/4 of his bar on his weak point smash bar there. That made it really nice and easy. Guess it helps we have a slightly stronger weapon now for Reju than what we had last time. Okay, this time the Moblin's on his own. Still, quite strange. Seems right now the trouble spots in this game has been mostly just, we can keep that going for a really long time, actually. And the strut attacks actually do some pretty good damage. We're kind of overwhelmed, actually, for this mission, because it seems like we're doing a large amount of damage than what we should be doing right now. But anyways, that's done. Back to Arabosa to maybe clear out some more troops. So some of these do have chests to find. I think maybe finding all the chests could be the reward. Alright. Remember, we gotta reach 1,000 by the end of this mission, and I have no idea if I'm gonna do it or not. Might be easier to focus on clearing the mission first and come back later when our levels are even more refined. Who knows? Who knows what's best? Oh, this is different. This isn't a Flame Wiz roll anymore. They call it a Meteor Wiz roll all of a sudden. This completely changes the attack pattern. Okay, there we go. Okay, that works. That was only one attack. Exactly, you will pay first. I want to take out the side. At some point, there we go. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. I see, those were not soldiers, they were actually Yiga clanmates instead. Let's get them out of the way and move on then. Gonna switch to Riju to explore the rest of the map, starting on the side where I couldn't go. And while we're at it, we're gonna also... Okay, good. That's a good amount of moves there. Character's kind of fast at moving around, that's for sure. I'm trying to break these, please. Thank you very much. I'm trying to look for our items inside. I don't see where else they would be found otherwise. Apparently it doesn't say rescue anything anymore. So most of our soldiers are down here now, trying to hold off these enemies that came by. Honestly, don't see what the why it is used for in this game. It's probably more useful in Breath of the Wild than it was in here. I guess it enables some aerial attacks, probably. Okay, I'm just gonna hit you guys so you don't have to deal with you later. They still haven't turned dark. Wow. Dude, how much health do they have? Or did... Actually, I did not notice. Okay. Well, the main thing I want to go do now is make sure we capture this outpost over here. Probably just mashing a strong attack. Better. Oh wow, this is a really long loop I could do. I'm just matching the strong attack button, and this is actually doing some decent damage. That's still... I think it's probably faster to just do a full normal combo though. Okay, so these things just have a lot of health then. That's what it seems like, because they take a long time just to clear through normal enemies. I think I did mention they made the normal enemies in this game a lot more stronger than I ever expected they would be. In other games, they would die in just 1-2 hits each respectively, even on the hardest difficulty. They usually just go down right away for that reason. I gotta give you some nice rewards just for going out and defeating geez, I cannot speak. The outposts this time. Or in the original game, they were known as keeps. Originally, the keeps could sometimes give you items, but most of the time they just acted as a guarding point and nothing else. Oh, we could keep going up here, apparently. Wait, there's more to it than meets the eye here. Yeah, there's a whole nother area up here we didn't even notice before. And an area behind that we can go to. Just like before, Stasis Family is probably the way to go with most of these encounters. They're tricky. Okay, good. Got that Thunder Wizrobe out of the way. Wow, there's just like whole other area we can explore too. I think jumping lets us go to the bottom. We might actually have to jump. There's a barricade in our way blocking progress to the second part, so let's do it. Let's see where this puts us. Pretty much back in the front of a gate. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully she'll correct our position in due time. Time to take down Master Koga for, I think, at least the third time now. I'm not gonna let you eat my right in front of me. I almost wanted to do a bomb theme, but then no, I wanted to do something different. That bomb is kind of useless. It only drops 1 or 2. Her Mazes is probably better. Okay, good. We did it nice and early this time. Couldn't react to that. So, mashing X basically keeps some attacks going for as long as they do our X. Literally, I could have stopped that because he stunned me first. That's how he's supposed to do his combo properly. He ended up missing the first time, and that's why I was able to stop it that time. Ugh. Why does I always go in the worst spot possible, it seems like? Okay. He really does deserve no issue, indeed. Jeez, that was one of the fastest attacks we've seen up to that point. Okay. That's not even... Yeah, I'm defeated there. I didn't know you could even summon Enshrin. Usually doesn't do anything. That was a nice infinite attack on him. As he's a higher level captain enemy. There we go. Ran away from the attack, then caught him out afterwards. The problem is we kind of... Okay, we defeat him with that. Alright, more monsters to deal with now. There's a lot more monsters I set it. Well, that's that. We'll try again another time. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, that one was very easy to defeat. Now we have to use the ice one on the fire dude. We should get him down as well. That can also take out our enemies as well is really helpful for quickly clearing out enemies you don't want to keep in your area. Alright, hang on, Riju. Give me a hot minute. I need to hit these other enemies. Then we're gonna pop up here. I still don't get why Dinos don't have their own theme, yet some other bosses do. Makes no sense to me. I'll just special this guy right now. Don't we use electricity whenever we use it? You think electric battles would be kind of resistant to it. Maybe they are. Just don't know. Either way, at least it seems we're not healing them. Okay. That's a really fast charge again. That range is massive, seriously. Ooh. Dash attack, that's probably the easiest way to do that part. Oh, nice. Got a Fury Rush and a weak point smash to go on with that. This is our first time taking out Lino with this character at all. We've been mostly ignoring it. Ooh, nice. The finals, you kind of have to hope you get a lot of Fury Rushes and defeat them that way. Okay, X button at least allowed me to get a couple of extra attacks on, so that's good to know. This is different. Oh, it still didn't take him out. We're using a special then to take him out. And we'll probably use sound attacks after this if it doesn't work. There we go. That was the hard one there. Pretty sure I dodged. I at least attempted to. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's more. I thought it was just 5, but now there's more. So they just got tougher by making us do more enemies. Now we have an Ice Lail. I am not letting him stay around this time, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Get a free weak point smash. A bit of free damage attack him normally now for a bit. Okay, that one's a bit slower this time. Holy crap. I'm not sure how that counted as a free lift, but we'll take it. Okay, this time I want to just straight up back off entirely. But back off, I mean just not be in his range at all. Okay, that was one more attack, right? Alright, here's my plan. Fire him up again. Then do our beaner. To quickly hit him again. This, with the right continuous strikes, can definitely annihilate some of these later bosses if we get lucky enough. We have to run. We almost didn't run in time. That was more of a normal attack there. If you're wondering why I constantly keep using this move over and over again, it's because it's the only one that like gives us safe damage. But as Link, it's much more broken because you don't even have to use this special. You can just dodge out of the attack and then do your own combos. You can actually do that with other characters as well. So I guess we're just kind of switching. Okay, so now we face silver moblins as well. Give me a minute. He didn't even charge the full way. Pretty sure he got stuck on the side instead of charging the full way there. That was awkward. They're silver, so they're extra tanky. Okay, that time it worked properly. Oh wow, we're hitting the other dude while the other one's still trying to attack us at the same time. Defeat him. Okay, I still want to get at least 1,000 bills in this map if we can. Just so you know, the EXE missions aren't even counted towards the total. They aren't necessarily as a result, they're pretty much not necessarily required for 100%. But because there's probably not necessarily a lot of videos showing them. Oh my gosh. Just monster after monster after monster with this one. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up doing these missions one time. Right now, we're trying to focus on the main percentages I set up. And one thing I forgot to mention, that does not include the DLC missions. However, I don't want to anger anyone, so just to make sure that's safe. Okay, well, that explains why we have to go up there now. Okay, I don't even know what memory quests we've done or not. We have, oh, okay. We only need one more wild berry, that's not bad. Maybe we find that soon. Does that take them out? I have no idea. These enemies are silver, so they take extra hits to defeat. Oh, so we're only getting one time. Oh, there's one of our enemies. He walked literally right next to where we needed to be. That just could be it. I just realized they have ancient weapons now. That's what we're dealing with now. We have to deal with ancient weapon boys. People have even stronger weapons than we initially expected. Oh, he's in that. He definitely was taking damage there, that's for sure. Ah! Okay, he just went right through me and missed entirely like a dingus for some reason. Thought it was a fun idea to try and charge a Urbosa. Guess it didn't work because kind of awkward. Okay, that time we slammed back to the ground, so I guess we have to use X to quickly do that. Alright. What chest will we get for this outpost, I wonder? Okay, nothing so far. There's a lot of troops up the top if we ever need them. We'll start by just clearing these music enemies, though. I just realized these archer items, they die in one hit, but everything else takes longer to take out. What's just special these guys? There's quite a few of them together. Let's use this to hopefully eradicate both of them at once. We're just kind of doing this infinitely. Okay, good. We can do a bit more damage to him. Yeah, he's already almost bad. Okay, well that didn't take long. I think to stop this from happening now, we probably have to just go to the main area and capture it. That's what I would do, at least. So, that's what I'm gonna do with Verbosa now. In the other missions, there wasn't really a point in exploring except for the Koroks. Those were important, but everything else you could just skip entirely. Oh, we need Yuchi Jelly badly, so we'll definitely attack those guys. This definitely makes for a bigger difference, like, especially in 100%. You actually need not just defeation and stuff, but materials you can now collect from the mobs as well. It suddenly means now all of a sudden you need to figure out how am I going to get my materials fast, because like over 200 plus or whatever quests this game has, just in its base game, let alone probably the what the DLC added as well. It would take forever to get those done. Okay, those Guardians are probably going to be bad. Just saying. Usually if there's an inactive Guardian, that's usually a bad omen of things to come. Just saying. Have to be careful. And by the way, in the first episode where I did that secret setup, I kind of saw it coming, to be fair. Like, you don't put an area behind a battle you would normally want to go a different way for and expect not to find an enemy there, and yeah, I was right about that. Also, now we're not using that other counter, which we didn't have much to use for until now. It's nice that we can just do other stuff. I believe we will unlock Tirko at some point as an actual playable character. We can actually use them great yet? I have no idea. Okay, just doing all. I think because of the trickiness that's going on, we kind of have to use our X combos now more often. It's our only way to really take out these enemies fast, otherwise. Okay, that was fast. This should get us at least close to the 1,000 troops. Hopefully the second half will then actually give us what we need. We'll use our special just for KO's purpose. Because I know that almost always clears them out every time. Oh, looks like we already opened the chest. However fast that might have been. Let's do this. That did not work. So that does not count as a tree. If you're wondering, yes, we can hit those things and they'll blow up sometimes randomly and give you stuff. Almost. We just need one more. There we go. We got that done. We might get this done now if we keep hitting those items. Okay, we did not find a fairy, unfortunately. Gonna need to work a bit harder with that one. It'll get to the point where we're probably gonna need to figure out exactly where the enemies are and where all the stuff might be. So we can actually hunt those down specifically. I'm pretty sure they're not random, but they might be. Who knows? They both just did a charge at the same time, but it was actually not at the same time. It was separated enough that we couldn't really do much about it. Yeah, we're almost done now. Oh. Okay, how much more? Still more? And I thought we were already almost done. This really is getting to the point where it's gonna get ridiculous. Shouldn't we get art from this now? Okay, well, if we got one, it wasn't as much as I was expecting. Oh, hell, there's a spot here. I just realized whenever you get those monster ones, you pretty much have to use one of your runes in order to reveal the secret. And sometimes it'll be a completely different room entirely. But yeah, use that thing, we get an item. Simple as that. Worry on not going from chest to 100%, by the way, because we have already wasted a lot of time in these games, and since the game doesn't seem to count all the treasures as part of 100%, we just want to focus on the missions. But some of the treasures might be good, so to save be as efficient as possible, I'll try to at least focus on getting ones I can find if they're in the main non-DLC missions. DLC missions, you just have to hope that I find them. Speaking of which, here's one right here. 5 amber, that's a really good one. Anytime we it's very harder to get materials. Oh, now we got the Guardian. Oh my gosh, we already took out the Guardian. That Guardian was kind of weak sauce right there. Oh, there's another one. Hang on. I spoke too soon. There's another one now we have to worry about. We're gonna just special these guys down again. There's way too many enemies to deal with to not special here. They certainly made the special really broken in this game. Okay, and another Guardian just got instantly demolished. I think we're pretty overwhelmed right now as it is. But hang on. Okay, good time on the bomb trick. Yes, you can use a bomb right as you're in the animation, and that will actually give you invulnerability frames so the Guardian won't hit you with his stupid attack. Or you can just special and take him out instantly instead. Finally, they're done. It's about time we got out of this level. Okay, that was a lot of Guardians taken out. That should have been a lot of ancient cores there, which will help us with our lab progression. I guess the big difference between my playthrough and the normal playthrough is, of course, we're not getting percent. I might focus on just the memory quest at some point, but I still am true partially to my word when I mean that I want to try and focus on the normal stuff I want. By normal stuff, I mean all the stuff requiring the DLC missions, and that's why at some point we're just going to exclusively focus on... Whoa, hello. We have research quest now. we were supposed to use like 1,000 enemies with something.
Haven't you?
As the chief, it's my responsibility to...
An opening!
Oh, hello.
As long as I have this, your silly lightning can't hurt me one bit.
Okay, that's... Well, that was pure comedy gold right there. Master Ko has always been kind of a hilarious character in Breath of the Wild, so
One
it's
such
nice that that's still
100 years
kept
or more
here.
Before you could wield this hammer.
No.
Hey, I thought we defeated you already. Why are you here now?
Be mine. Just you wait.
Okay. As for the other EXE missions, I have no idea what I'll do, but I just know that I will do at least one episode of each of those before we go back and do other stuff. Then we might come back later if we're like 100. Oh, hey, the background fixed. I don't know why, but it went to just before Ganon. Was that because it was a blood moon? I guess occasionally blood moons just randomly show up after quest, and when they do, you could just replay one of the story missions and get a big boost out of nowhere. Alright, what do we need now? Oh yeah, we're trying to get all of these done.
I refuse to be
There's a lot of stuff. There's a build, I think, that requires a certain amount of completion in the game itself, but I think that just have done quite a few challenge missions already. I'm bored. Let's find a good challenge mission that isn't too long. Keen's Escort doesn't look great. That doesn't really work great. Defend Hyrule Castle is really long. Looks like we're doing this one. And sure, we'll just stick with these characters, and... safe to say, we probably want to also grab maybe the ranch. Get that. Let's get some bird eggs. I don't know how many we use, so we should probably do that. Yeah, let's do this one.
This looks quite satisfying.
So, pretty much every stat but health gets debuffed here. So, it's kind of weird. We need XP, right?
What a treat.
Oh, it's pretty easy to cook, honestly, and the fact that it gives you even just like a 10% XP bonus is massive for leveling up fast. Alright. What a shock, we're back to using Link again. Definitely didn't see that one coming from a mile away. If we happen to not have enough power this time, I'm not sure what to do. We'll probably focus on a miscellaneous set up of just doing the challenge battles as they pop up to doing maybe other things entirely. It just depends on what I think about. Oh, we're back here. I see. We're back in the Koroks woods now. Oh, we just need to collect food, huh? This seems simple enough. Definitely want to clear these enemies out. Anyone that are archers, they'll also almost immediately. Of course, as our weapon gets stronger, we'll be able to start taking them out in one hit. Got a wild berry, but now there's a moblin set here. Whoa, that took out like half of his health there. I haven't really used Magnesis much. I heard it's supposed to take weapons from the enemies, but it isn't always guaranteed to happen. Oh my goodness, we're just annihilating this mob, and we didn't even need our special now. We just kind of destroyed him. Okay. The difficulty change and reduction is definitely gonna feel a little weird at first, I'm not gonna lie. Because some parts, it'll feel even easier than it already was. Other ones, it might be a bit more trickier, though. It really just depends on how we do these missions. And yes, we're gonna mostly be focusing on the normal non-EXE missions first, obviously, when we can. Oh. Okay, they upped their difficulty a bit. There's an electric goblin this time. Tougher of a foe this time. Let's use a satchel. We still have one. I don't want Impa to sit out too much, too, so... In a minute... We're gonna switch to Lady Impa so we can take this item over here. Lady Impa also leveled up, so she was really close to the next level as well. We didn't use her in the final battle simply to have a bit of variety with our characters. Now that we're a lot more powerful, we could probably do some much stronger combos. It's crazy how little you start with in this game at first. Tried freezing him, did not work. Okay, so Impa, we could dodge out of the combo as well. Each character normally has a set combo they do after they stasis, but you can just dodge out of that combo and then do a different move with them entirely. If he's not gonna attack and just keep jumping back, then yeah, he can be a dingus, I guess. Gives us free hits. Trying to clean up fast, I guess. Gotta defeat these enemies because they're the only way we can get most of our materials that we want. Got him. Right. Now we have to face Soga all of a sudden. So Suga is who we actually have to defeat now to win the mission that we're on right now. We'll just bomb him for safety. When he does that attack, who knows what he's actually doing. Yeah, here's the trick. He can be weaknessed with one of your Sheikah runes. However, I just realized Sheikah rune damage might be better than anything else you could do. Because anything that the Sheikah rune does as damage counts as Sheikah rune damage. And this includes probably our stasis and bombs. Yeah, whatever. I probably didn't want to use that, but that's fine. Could still take him out fast. Like, bombs counts as runes damage. We can even stack some of these to get even more rune damage. Okay. There we go. We got that done. Better hurry and deliver this to the princess. We need a flail to defeat 1,000 enemies with, I see. But where can we find a flail? I don't know if we even have one. I'm not even sure if Link can wear one. We're probably gonna probably means use a different character. Okay, that got us a few Zelda stuff. Let's do this one first.
I've done it.
That'll get us another special attack gauge. That gave us another thing to do with Urbosa. We'll do this one for fruitcake. A better material drop white food. And we'll use our excess guardian materials now to get... Their Sheikah ruins have been stravened, huh? But only with the Sheikah slave one. So if she uses the light arrows, it's not the same. I see, so the button just randomly moves to one of these zones, huh? I see. It also completely takes over one of the missions, because as you can see now, it's normal again. So it might take over any of the other missions, but otherwise you'll basically just play them, but at a higher difficulty. This acts as like a hard mode for the game, but also acts as like the ultimate way to grind experience in some cases. Oh, this is powerful. Reduce time before stasis uses. That's very important. That'll help us out, especially when we start using that move over and over again, even more. Alright, we need to save. And call it quits. I'll see you guys in the next video where I guess we do even more DLC missions. Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye!